watch as this Karen's bad day takes a dramatic turn when they face epic instant karma. From their rude behavior to the swift and satisfying payback, you won't want to miss how everything unfolds. To kick off the video, we have an absolutely wild story to explore when drunk Karen got kicked off the plane. A dramatic episode takes place at a local airport in Florida on December 30th, 2023. The incident involves a drunk woman who causes significant disruption on a flight, leading to her arrest and subsequent legal troubles. The scene takes place at a crowded airport in Florida where passengers are rushing to catch their flights and deal with the usual chaos at airports. Little do they know that what seems like a normal boarding process is about to turn into a dramatic story that will attract widespread attention. Our story begins as passengers board the plane. Among them is a woman who unfortunately has had too much to drink. This woman, whose identity was not immediately revealed, has been causing trouble even before she has boarded the plane. When she takes her seat, it quickly becomes clear that she is not only clearly drunk, but also in the wrong seat. Her behavior was erratic and she appeared to be unable to grasp basic instructions from the flight attendants. But what could have been handled discreetly quickly escalated into a full-blown meltdown.
So it seems to be the problem tonight. You're intoxicated, you shouldn't be on the plane, running your mouth again, running your mouth to check out, or when you're getting in here. It's all on video.
Can you tell me what I was getting in my problem about?
Yeah, you're being discourteous.
How? Please tell me in detail how.
They all told me already.
But I need to know.
And now you're on the plane, beat us again.
That's fine. I need to
So,
know
where's
in
your
my
license
own
at?
manner, how am I being discourteous? How am I being to this?
You're
I need to
intoxicated
know.
right now, which is probably why you're being.
That's fine. I need to know
So where's
why.
your license at?
No, I need to know why.
Where's your license at?
Exactly. No, under the law, I need to know exactly
Where
why.
is your
Exactly
license
this.
at?
I will give that to you.
The flight attendants, who were trained to handle all sorts of in-flight issues, initially approached her calmly. They politely informed her that she was in the wrong seat and asked her to move to her assigned seat. However, their attempts to resolve the situation were met with loud protests and aggressive behavior.
Get your Florida license, it's a medical marijuana card.
Oh, sorry. It's this one. Sorry. I keep it in the same thing.
Can we bring it back over to my office? What's that? Can we bring it over to my office?
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
You want to grab your bag? It's good. So am I. I'm recording everything too. I got a body-worn camera.
Already walked away, and as I'm collecting, I literally said, so you're not collecting things as I'm collecting.
That's not what I said.
It already shows. Yes, it
All I said
already
is-
shows you're not doing your job on top of that. So
I am
I'm
doing my
gonna
job
investigate
right now.
myself. It's Academy law. I already know what I'm talking
You're under arrest
about.
for disruption.
No, I'm not.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yep. You don't want to listen. You're intoxicated. You're causing a scene at the airport.
I literally. Okay, that's fine.
The woman's response was completely uncooperative. She began arguing loudly with the flight attendants, creating a scene that attracted the attention of other passengers. Her behavior was characterized by slurred speech, aggressive gestures, and a refusal to follow simple instructions. Her intoxication was evident, and she had clearly gone beyond the limits of reasonable communication.
Down.
Okay.
Can I put this in my wallet?
put it down right there.
With your
Put it down.
restrooms? No, I
Put
need
it-
to put this down so I know that it's in my restroom. Ow! With
Stop
my,
resisting and put it
my
down.
hand
Stop
is
resisting
fully
and put it down.
incapacitated with
Ma'am.
my thumb. No, I'm
You're
not.
making this worse than.
You just put salt, which I have an injury on, that you put a salt on top of. Yes, that's fine. I have everything on top of right there. I'm in the police academy. I know exactly what the law is. You're literally pulling everything against.
Well, if you were in the police academy, you will not be anymore.
I told you I was putting my hands academy, everything. I put
sorry.
my hand, and then I put my hands up, and you single chance to put my evidence up. That is illegal property.
Still causing a problem.
No, I'm not. I literally just told you on the police airport right there that is a
Can you
problem.
guys grab her
right
stuff so I
there.
can walk her up here, please?
I'm not.
As the chaos escalated, the flight attendants had no choice but to seek the intervention of airport authorities, and they made the difficult decision to deplane the plane, which meant that the disruptive passenger would have to leave the plane. The police stepped in, arriving on the scene to defuse the situation. At this point, the woman's behavior had reached the height of chaos. She was now in a full-blown meltdown, and her interactions with the officers were marked by defiance and incoherence. When asked to show identification, the woman produced a medical marijuana card, which in this context only highlighted her level of intoxication.
You can't argue that I argue. Hard ass, I'm really sorry for everything. No, I'm what my charges are at this point.
Calm down, let me talk to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Her behavior continued to deteriorate as she insisted that she was not intoxicated and accused the officers of misconduct. Despite her protests, it was clear that her actions had significantly affected her ability to comply with legal instructions.
One lip that's like right there.
You're not gonna kick me, are you?
No, you can even use your foot if you want to. Thank you. Just, yep. No, keep grabbing it. Thank you. So.
She's definitely not gonna do that. I'm sorry? You going to jail?
I would assume so.
What did you do?
I don't know. Too loud.
Or were you too loud?
I have my side, and then you guys have your
No,
side.
I'm asking your side. I was in there.
If I tell you my side, is it really gonna count?
Well, if you want to tell me, that's fine. But regardless if you did something wrong,
That's what
whatever.
I'm saying.
I'm not. You're not under oath. Or you're not. You're not sworn
That's
in.
what I'm saying. Like, there's no point, I guess.
Hey, but
The confrontation between the woman and the officers was chaotic. She accused them of failing to do their job properly and argued violently about her rights. Her slurred speech and erratic behavior made it difficult for the officers to defuse the situation. The more she resisted, the more the situation escalated, resulting in a scene of chaos and distress for all involved. Eventually, the situation reached a point where the officers had to take drastic action. The woman was charged with disorderly conduct, a serious charge reflecting her disorderly and intoxicated state. She was arrested, a necessary step given the severity of her behavior and the potential danger it posed to herself and others.
Why? That's it. No, I'm sorry. Literally, what did I do for me to? No, I want to know exactly where. Where
the
is
entire
the court
time.
officer? No, I literally am I
You're
literally
going.
know the right
You're
of
under
me
arrest.
going.
Yep.
As the woman was being taken away, she continued to resist and express her frustration. Her claims of innocence and arguments with the officers did not change the outcome. The incident is a clear example of how excessive intoxication can lead to serious legal consequences, especially when combined with disorderly conduct.
He did not do his job. He did not search me on a single thing. Nothing before the airport. Nothing on even minimum on anything. I questioned your manhood. Yes, I literally have it on video recordings. I had everything on you talking normal until I literally questioned your job. And then you went into my jobs, this and this and this. I have everything on recording. Because of you, and with your name, and with your disorderly conduct, and not breathalyzing doing anything poorly on. Yes. No, it doesn't matter.
The woman's arrest was not the end of her troubles. The legal process that followed would determine the full extent of her consequences. Being charged with disorderly conduct meant that she would not only face immediate legal consequences, but could also have long-term effects on her personal and professional life. Under Florida law, disorderly conduct is defined in 856.01, one of the Florida statutes. It includes acts that disrupt public order and peace, such as making unreasonable noise, disturbing the peace, or engaging in violent or threatening behavior. The woman's behavior, arguing loudly, refusing to comply with instructions, and causing a disturbance on the plane fits within the scope of disorderly conduct. Her actions created a disruption in a confined space, affecting both passengers and airline staff. Disorderly conduct is typically classified as a second-degree misdemeanor in Florida. The maximum penalty for a second-degree misdemeanor is up to 60 days in jail. However, depending on the specifics of the case and any prior criminal history, the sentence might be reduced or suspended. Today's second story takes us to a disturbing incident at an airport where a racist altercation was caught on video, highlighting the disturbing behavior of an individual dubbed Airport Karen. And in this detailed story, we'll deconstruct the events that unfolded, explore the dynamics at play, and delve into the broader implications of such encounters. On September 3rd, 2022, an incident occurred at a busy airport, a place where travelers from all walks of life congregate. It was a normal day, with passengers waiting for their luggage after returning from their trips. Among them was a multiracial family from Ohio, a mother and her daughter, who were simply trying to find their way to their final destination. Their calm, routine was about to be disrupted in shocking fashion. His story begins when the family is seated near a particular individual, later identified as Karen. This woman, described as acting suspiciously and unfriendly, had previously been seen loitering around the airport. Once the family is seated, everything appears to be going smoothly until the mother's black daughter arrives. That's when the situation begins to escalate. Karen, who initially appears nonchalant, becomes visibly agitated as the black daughter approaches. She begins recording the family on her phone, an action that appears to trigger a series of confrontational exchanges. The family, sensing the hostility, begin filming, hoping to capture Karen's unsettling behavior. As the confrontation escalates, Karen's demeanor becomes increasingly aggressive. She yells at the family, calls them derogatory names, and accuses them of harassing her. Despite the family's insistence that they were not causing any trouble, Karen's hostility continued to escalate.
Hey, no. I'm really not playing. Don't touch her. Mama, stop. Keep videotaping. Sit down.
In a heated exchange, Karen asserted that it was illegal for the family to film her without her permission and threatened legal action. She demanded that they delete the footage, stating that she would seek legal action against them. Indeed, this absurd escalation was not only absurd, but also highlighted the absurdity of her claims. The mother and daughter were taken aback by the aggressive response. It quickly became clear that Karen's aggression seemed to be rooted in racial prejudice. The family, who had been quietly waiting for their luggage, found themselves at the center of a racially charged confrontation. Karen's behavior was not only hostile, but also appeared to stem from a deep-seated prejudice. Further investigation into the incident revealed that this Karen had remained at the airport for several days. And reports said she had taken over the airport, created a scene, and exhibited erratic behavior. Her actions on this particular day were consistent with a pattern of disruptive and prejudiced behavior observed previously.
You think that this is a fun game?
No, we are not bothering you.
You are bothering me.
No.
Look, your stuff is here. Get the fuck out of here.
I can sit where I want, just like you can. She's my witness.
You recorded us first. You're not allowed to repeat. It's against the law to take a video of somebody without their permission.
No.
You don't put that camera away. Obviously, make sure you
Her reaction to the presence of her black daughter, as opposed to her white mother, demonstrated deeply disturbing racial bias. Karen's comfort with her white mother, but hostility toward her black daughter, highlighted a troubling racial dynamic. This incident is a stark reminder of how racism can manifest in everyday situations. This family's experience highlights the harsh realities of racism, where individuals can be subjected to hostility based on their race. And under Ohio Code Section 2917.11, public nuisance, which includes loud noise, violent conduct, or uncontrolled conduct, is considered a misdemeanor. This section defines public nuisance as loud noise, violent conduct, or uncontrolled conduct in public areas. Such conduct may disturb the peace and order of the community, causing annoyance or inconvenience to others. Karen's videotaping and loudly arguing with her mother and daughter fell under this section. Although public nuisance is typically handled as a misdemeanor of the first degree, the penalties can include up to 6 months in jail and or a fine of up to $1,000. In today's final case, we dive into a wild and chaotic moment that took place at a Starbucks in Los Angeles. The incident involved a woman often referred to in viral videos as Karen, who went on a rampage over not getting her money back. On April 23, 2022, a video clip opened with the center of the chaos being the woman, who was clearly angry and demanding a refund from the barista. Her agitation was palpable and she was not holding back. She screamed, waved her arms, and created a scene that was hard to ignore. As she continued to scream, her frustration seemed to increase. Karen's behavior of demanding her money back was absurd, as she had already drunk 75% of her drink and then used the excuse that the drink was bad to demand her money back. The scene is disturbing, and it's clear that her behavior is drawing attention from everyone around her.
Right?
The behavior of the woman, whom we'll call Karen in internet parlance, is exhibiting classic signs of what people often describe as Karen behavior. She's making a fuss and her loud voice fills the space, making it difficult for others to ignore or not be affected. Unfortunately, this type of behavior is not uncommon in customer service settings, where heightened emotions can lead to conflict. Karen's demands are mixed with accusations. She's not just asking for her money back, she's also complaining about being recorded and feeling threatened. Her agitation is amplified by the fact that she's filming the entire interaction, which only adds to the tension of the situation. And she repeatedly stated that she was being treated unfairly, and her insistence on recording seemed to be an attempt to document her story, possibly for future use in complaints or social media posts. The Starbucks employees, who were the frontline workers in this situation, were doing their best to handle the situation professionally. Their calm demeanor was in stark contrast to Karen's hysteria. They were seen trying to control the situation without making it worse. Their responses were measured, and they seemed to be trying to de-escalate the confrontation. As the situation unfolded, it became clear that it wasn't just the employees who were affected. Other customers at Starbucks were also caught up in the scene. 2 female customers stepped up to defend the employees. They tried to make Karen see that her behavior was wrong and that she needed to stop.
Bullying me, no. I came in here for a fun, and I've been recording your ass the whole time, so tell me. I came in here for a refund. I'm scared. She walked up on me. She walked up on me. I don't get hey, bitch, you're annoying. Bitch, you freaking know me. Ain't no calm down. These people, man. Bitch, you recording this shit. Recording this. Walking up on me. Recording this lady walking up on me. Touch me. I don't give a right outside when I'm waiting on their refund, right? But what? You should be making coffee.
In Los Angeles, disturbing, noisy, or disorderly conduct in a store can be handled under California law. According to Section 647 California Penal Code regulations on public disorderly conduct, especially those related to disturbing public places, including commercial establishments such as stores. And public nuisance conduct can include causing a disturbance, making noise, or acting in an inappropriate manner that interferes with the operation of a store or the safety of customers and employees. Karen's behavior, including yelling and cursing at employees and customers, was disruptive and put her in violation of this law. Public nuisance conduct is typically handled as a civil infraction. Under Section 647, penalties can include up to 1 year in jail and/or a fine of up to $1,000. All right, fellas, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and educational contents in the future. Thanks for your sub.